So I feel like Lady in Pink. Okay, so Mind Your Own Business is the title. And the reason we have that title is because Spirit World says, if the house is a rockin', don't bother knockin'. You're my pride and joy. That's some Stevie Ray Vaughan music. You can check out the shorts. I'm going to go over the cards with you in just a few minutes. But that's the overall energy. Now I'm going to tell it to you like a little more deeper here. Okay, so we have Mind Your Own Business because of the fact that we're not supposed to be doing a lot of trying to convince our family, trying to convince others what we know. That's not really the time right now. What's going on right now is a time to you take care of business. Isn't that Bachman Turner Overdrive, Taking Care of Business? That's a great song too. Maybe I'll do a shorts later on that. But we'll see. If I don't, look up Bachman Turner Overdrive, Taking Care of Business, because you're the angel's pride and joy. You've made it this far. You're watching this video. You're watching the shorts. You're doing your homework. You probably really enjoyed, I call it The Cutter, but it's called The Final Cut, the movie by Robin Williams. And you realize that life ain't what it seems. So you should really just mind your own business and take care of yours. That's what Astro's saying. They're really proud of you. Now, does that mean you don't help others? No. Does that mean you don't still try to put the truth out there? No. It just means mind your own business more. Now, one of the cards in the shorts was angels are protecting you. And I wanted to know what are they protecting you from. And a couple more cards fell out. So we'll go into the other room and do that reading. But for right now, I just wanted to explain that the energy is more of a hold back. Use your intuition, the person and people and plans you're thinking about, that you're motivated to manifest are happening. They've already happened in Astro. And that's what I wanted to get at now. Okay? We're kind of linked into place right now. We're kind of like, I'm sitting right now in this chair, right? And it's really a step stool ladder. And it's like my spaceship. This is what I wanted to show you. You got a little seat here, you get buckled in. This is just like a spacesuit. This is why I love these outfits. I could live in these outfits every day because they're just like spandex and a cotton shirt or something. And I pull it up instead of leaving it all loose and dangly. I like to wear it tight. This looks just like my spacesuit. If I had pink on, this is what it would be. I usually wear blue. But anyway, so this is awesome, okay? This is me. This is me 100%. And that's how they want you to focus. They want you just to focus on you, on your motivation, on your manifestations, on you bringing into the physical what we've already done in the 5D. Now, when I said we might have to change around a few things in our soul contract, that's like every day, okay? And I'm going to give you an example of that. Okay, you've got beautiful. I love this stuff. So you go to work every day. You're the boss, right? Every single day something happens where you have to hire and fire. Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, because that's how I remember work. Every day was hire and fire. It's the same with your soul contract, believe it or not. People can say different things, and I'm not going to say that they're wrong because everybody has their own unique everything. I want you to quit pointing fingers and saying, well, she said this, so you're wrong. Because this is my astro teaching to you. If somebody else says, oh, your soul contract is locked in and you can't change it, well, let them. Because maybe on their planet, maybe on their spaceship, it's that way. You see what I'm trying to get at? It's like you going to tell McDonald's that they should charbroil their hamburgers, their flesh burgers, like Burger King does. It ain't gonna go over because one charbroils and one fries. Okay? Let them talk. That's that mind your own business energy of you're either gonna click with me and you're with me on Astro, in Astro, on ship, okay? Then you come here in your physical body, you put on this channel and you say, okay, Miss Mystic, what's the energy like today? Now that I'm hearing this right now, what is it? It's kind of like when you had on Star Trek, you had that guy that was the captain, Captain Kirk, let's use. He would come on the TVs in all the rooms and say, okay, here's our briefing. Well, that's what I'm doing for you guys every day. I'm coming on here and I'm giving you the energy. Now, you don't have to listen. You can get into a debate with so-and-so. You can go put signs in front of McDonald's saying you should charbroil, you should charbroil. But you're just wasting your energy, okay? You're wasting your energy. Let's focus on us. So mind your own business and let's get your soul contract. Let's get your company. Let's get your life figured out here in this physical avatar. Okay, so that's the kind of energy. So if you were feeling like you wanted to go debate or go change somebody's mind, don't bother. Okay? Wear what you want to wear. Say what you want to say. Be who you want to be. And make sure it's all authentic. And you'll be fine. The spirit world is really, really proud of you. Okay? I wanted to put on Houses a Rockin', Don't Bother Knockin', and they wouldn't let me. They kept saying 15 to 21 seconds is all I'm giving you. If you want a full minute video, you're going to have to go to Pride and Joy. So I recommend you do both. Listen to Stevie Ray Vaughan today. Crank it out. A lot of you are in minus temperatures like I used to be in Wisconsin, but I was smart and moved to California and be a California girl. So use your intuition. We're going to go in there and check them cards and just be you. This is me in a physical avatar. This is me on my spaceship. Not much difference. And that's what's important. Is it the same person if you came over at 2 o'clock today? Is that the same person you're going to see that was on the video? Or is it totally somebody different? No. If you see me in Astro, is it the same girl or is it somebody different? No. Same girl. Same girl. Same everything. It's just our powers are a lot more better, a lot more stronger there than they are here. But, you know, whatever. So I could just talk about this kind of stuff all day long. But we're going to go in the other room and we're going to go over. We're going to go over the cards. Take the lighted tour. I didn't even have any coffee. This is me when I get up from Astro, when I fly back in. I'm just so pumped. I don't need anything. I just go, go, go. Later, I'll have a cup of coffee and I'll have something, but I had a couple sips of water and that's it. I'm like this just go, go, go. Okay. Now what we have here is unlimited possibilities. So you're supposed to manifest and stay motivated. The spiritual disease is what the angels were keeping you from. And from your own ego and from whatever you're doing that's risky, that new opportunity that you've been motivated to do, they're taking care of that for you. So you don't have to worry. Just keep your ego in check, but don't be afraid to take that risk. Then St. Michael said, positive thoughts create positive results, and this person is trustworthy. And then you got outside looking in, so stay on the outside looking in, meaning more astral than physical, and keep using your high priestess intuition. And that's your pride and joy. That's what they're happy about. That's why they have so much pride and joy, they said, because you are using that high priestess energy. Now we'll go a little bit further and we'll see what we got here now. Okay, we've got judgment energy. I've already shuffled these. Okay, judgment energy. And I'll let you go ahead and look at these. We've got self-realization, understanding, glorious unveiling. Somebody just walked by. Truth revealed, God sees all, and know thyself. So judgment is being played out. And it's a favorable outcome because we've got the Sun card next. So it's the happiest card I can pull. Just keep minding your own business. Keep using your own intuition. I've got the Hanged Man, a new perspective. Surrender to the cosmos. Again, more astral than physical. Let go. And don't forget to keep using that stop button. You're sitting in front of your computer and you can push stop on any one of the programs that start running from the Matrix. Very important. I do it constantly. You don't want to keep playing the old tapes. We can listen to old music like Stevie Ray Vaughan, but we don't have to play the old tapes. There's no new music to listen to unless you go to Steve's Love Tarot. He has music on his blog that is his guitar. I listened to that yesterday. That's some new music we can listen to. It's awesome. But other than that, we've got to listen to the old music. Okay, motivation. We've got transformation. So what are you trying to do with your motivation? You're trying to transform, and you're trying to transform into success. Okay? I already went over you're being protected from spiritual disease. You're being protected on your risk-taking, your new opportunity, and from falling back into any kind of ego. Ego is a big one to watch. We've got to balance out our angel and our demon energy. Okay, positive thoughts. The person you're thinking about is trustworthy. And then he goes on to say, use your imagination and you'll see the answer. So that's going right back to angels are with you. Use that new perspective, right? They're all hooking right in here together. You see that? And then we've got purity in reverse. Now, why would purity be in reverse? Well, since the high priestess is screaming at me right now, it's telling me anything that's not pure. I usually say anything that doesn't bring you peace, leave it alone. They're going deeper than that. They're saying this new risk, this new opportunity, make sure that everything's pure. You don't want to bring in, what's that saying? That you don't put new wine in old wineskins. That's what I just heard. So use your high priestess energy to make sure that that purity doesn't become tainted. Now, the pride and joy card, the pride and joy song, right? Happiness, positivity, joy, innocence is in reverse. So that's what they're telling you to use your intuition on. Because that would otherwise turn it into an empress that's in reverse. Now, I just shuffled these cards and we keep getting the purity and the empress together. Today now we have all three, the high priestess, the empress, and purity. But it's in reverse because it's saying if you don't use your intuition, this is your warning, if you don't use your intuition, you're going to get an upside down empress that's not pure. So you want to stay on the outside looking in. Oh, that's great. That's a great warning. Okay, well, that was kind of short and sweet, but it was beautiful reading. Crank out some Stevie Ray Vaughan and some BTO, Bachman Turner Overdrive. I think I'll do an extended shorts with that song. So I'll see you in a little bit. I am Miss Mystic in my pink spacesuit. Thank you for listening.